Hi, this is Joseph. In this demo, I will show you the AutoTrader plugin. AutoTrader is a trade automation plugin that uses analysis windows for automated trading. AutoTrader is a sample plugin project that is part of .NET for AmiBroker from version 6.30.1. All source code is included, just like in case of ChartTrader, so you are free to customize them according to your needs. In the first part of this video, I will show you what AutoTrader does from trader point of view, show you what orders are used, how you can trade with it. In the second part of this video, I will show you how to set it up on your machine. AutoTrader currently, as is, uses TWS for data source, TWS and IB controller as a trading interface to IB. So I will show you how to configure a database, TWS and IB controller, so you can set it up on your machine and test it for yourself. In the third part, I will explain what and how it does, why it's a better solution than an AFL script. I will do a short code overview and the debugging session. So I show you how to adapt it for other trading platforms and customize it for yourself. The AutoTrader sample consists of three components. The first component is the demo trading system that generates trade signals. The second component is the AutoTrader plugin that does the trading according to the signals. The trading system and the plugin are executed in an analysis window with a scheduled auto repeat. The third component is the monitoring script that can be used to check the trade state of the traded tickers. The first component, the trading system, is the same as in ChartTrader sample. It's only for demo purposes, it's dummy, it's not for real trading. However, this demo trading system generates a trade for each bar. This way we have a lot of signals, which is ideal for demo and debugging purposes. The AutoTrader plugin reads these signals and converts them to orders. It also keeps track of the current state of the trading system, the state of the orders, the positions at the broker, and the streaming data connection. Based on this knowledge, it knows what to do when a new event happens. For example, when a new entry or exit signal comes in, when an order is executed, when a position is closed by the user in TWS, when an order is cancelled by the user in TWS, or when a connection is broken to the brokerage company. So let's see the script. The script first generates an incremental sequence of numbers derived from the bar time and the ticker name. Then, by a calculation of modulo 4, it generates the same sequence of signals buy, sell, short, and cover for each bar. It also calculates the target and stop prices for both directions. The target and stop prices and the signals are set to the interface variables. Then the plugin is called. If you want to trade your own trading system, you simply replace the dummy trading system with yours, and you have to set these interface variable values. So now let's see what the plugin does. First, let's see the parameters in the analysis window. Here we have three parameters. By the trading interface parameter, you can disable or enable trading. If enabled and the analysis window repeatedly executes the trading system script and the AutoTrader plugin is called, then new orders are sent and current orders and positions are monitored. Disable means stop or no trading at all. So no new orders are sent, current orders and positions are abandoned. In this case, you have to handle previously created orders and positions manually in TWS. If a transfer order immediately is set to no, then you have to transmit the created orders manually in TWS. It is good for testing and longer time frame trading. You can turn on and off sound alerts. Sound alerts are played and log entries are written in case of errors. If you use AutoTrader in a chart pane, we have two additional parameters. By default, AutoTrader doesn't do any trading in a chart pane. However, it lets you reset the state of the current ticker. Resetting status may be needed when a position is closed manually in TWS, and we need to reset the trading state of the current ticker. You may also turn on debugging mode in the chart pane. In debugging mode, the plugin reads the interface variables just like in analysis window and sends new orders to TWS, but this is only for the ticker in the current chart pane. It is only for debugging. It's not recommended way of regular trading. What the plugin does is shown on a state chart. While we are in flat state, meaning no order, no position for the ticker, an entry signal may come in from the trading system. In this case, the plugin sends a limit entry order along with a stop loss order and a target limit order to TWS. The later two orders are attached to the entry order and they are in one OCA group. After sending the orders, the plugin transfers its state to active state. In active state, the plugin waits for the entry order to be executed. As limit orders may not execute immediately or at all, the plugin keeps this state until one of the three possible events happen. If the entry order is executed, we got into position and the plugin changes its states to in position. While we are waiting for the entry order to execute, we may receive an exit signal from the EFL script from the trading system. In this case, the plugin cancels all the orders and moves back to flat state. While we are waiting for the execution, the trader may cancel all the orders. In this case, the plugin moves back to flat state as well. So if the entry order was executed and we got into in position, here in this state we may receive three events. If the target or the stop order is hit, then the position is closed and we get back to flat state immediately. While we are waiting for the target or the stop order to be executed, we may receive an exit signal from the trading system. Then the plugin cancels the orders, the target and the stop orders, and sends a new market exit order to TWS. In this case, it moves its status to exit state. The trader also may cancel the orders in TWS and close the position. In this case, the plugin moves back to flat state as well. So if we got an exit signal, the plugin waits in the exit state for the exit order to be executed. When the order is executed, the position is closed and it moves back to flat state as well. Now let's see the AutoTrader in action. So let's see AutoTrader in action. We have an analysis window. I had set up a filter to use only watchlist 0, which has only euro, US dollar in it. We have enabled the trading interface. Let's just use no here, and let's turn on auto repeat. We use a 1 minute chart, so we got a lot of signals. It's not for real trading, and let's repeat it for every 15 seconds. Let's start it, and let's see what it does here. If we just add, no, not this one, we add this one, then we will see what signals comes in. Here we got a cover signal. We will soon receive a long entry signal, as far as I remember, and then we will see okay, what happens. By the close of this bar, we will receive the signal, and here the system will send a long entry signal, and the plugin will send the orders to TWS. Okay, the bar is closed, so we got the long signal. By the next execution of the analysis window, we will enter the market on the long side. Orders will be sent. Here we are. As I said, the order send the transfer orders immediately to no. We have to transfer these orders. So if I just transfer them, the entry is already executed. So now we got into position state, and now we are waiting for the target or the stop loss to be hit, or we might receive an exit signal here. If whatever comes first, we will anyway leave the market. So by the end of this bar, we will have an exit signal. In this case, these orders will be cancelled. Yes, we received it. Orders are cancelled, and the new exit order is sent. I had to transfer it because I changed the parameter here to yes. So now let's see what happens. We will receive a short signal when a new bar starts here. Okay, we got the new signal in 15 seconds. Yes, it is executed, and orders are transmitted immediately to the broker. So we got into position. It is immediately executed, almost immediately. So now we are in position. We are now waiting for execution of target or stop order, or receiving an exit signal. We will receive an exit signal in 1 minute when this bar closes and a new bar starts. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, bar is closed. We will execute the we will send an exit order. Yes, the stop and target orders are cancelled. A market exit order is sent, executed. So we'll be back in flat state in just 15 seconds. Yes, that's it. So what happened here? was that we received an entry signal, we sent the orders, we got into active state. When the entry order was hit, we got into position. In either direction we got a hit of target or stop. We always received an exit signal, so the stop and target orders were cancelled, exit order was sent. When it was executed, we got back to flat state. Now let's see how to set up AutoTrader on your machine. So first of all, what we need is AmiBroker 6.30 and .NET for AmiBroker 6.30.1 installed on your machine. You need TWS and IB controller. When all this is installed, you have to configure TWS to allow API connection. So you have to enable ActiveX and socket clients, and you have to set the communication port. When this is done, I recommend to allow Forex streaming data subscriptions, because the AFL scripts, the demo trading system is configured for that. So when this is done, you have to configure IB controller. You have to set the same port here, local address, and you have to enter the unlock code, so IB controller will send the orders to TWS. Then we have to create a new database. Let's just call this AutoTrader. And instead of using this interactive broker data plugin, use the .NET data source plugin. Set it to 1 minute, so the same setup will work on your machine. And now click configure. Here you have to select the interactive broker. So it's not the native interactive broker plugin, but it's a .NET data source plugin, and you have to set the same port as in TWS. Click OK. So now we are done. Now we have to add some contracts to the database, and let's look for some cache contracts. Oh, let's add all of them. That is simpler. And now here we are. Let's just select Euro GBP and Euro USD. Add these to a watch list. Let's add it to watch list 0. So these will be the traded securities. Now let's just add this on here, so these two will be backfilled soon. And now set up the analysis window. Let's select the filter here with watchlist 0. So these two securities will be traded. We use all ranges, all quotes, and we use the AutoTrader AFL. If you want to use a different security type, so not cash, you have to change the position size, but for the demo purposes I recommend to use a cash contract. So soon the database will be backfilled, and then we can start trading. For that we still need to enable the trading interface, and we have to set auto repeat for 15 seconds. And once it's backfilled, we can start it. Here we are, and the first trade was generated for the Euro USD. As it refreshes, trades are managed, and we are done. Okay, what we still can do is that we add the AutoTrader monitor, the chart panel that is traded. In this case, it shows the current state of trade for this ticker, and we can also add the AutoTrader to the chart panel. In this case, it shows the signals as well. Actually, we are not in the right time frame, so we use the same time frame as in the analysis window. The AutoTrader panel is a bit different than the monitoring panel. It shows the same information, but it can be used for debug trading.